Have you ever wondered how those amazing 3D effects in movies actually work? Or how doctors create detailed models of our organs? Unlock the power of the third dimension. Discover how 3D technology is revolutionizing entertainment, medicine, and beyond. Hello aspirants, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Technology in News. This series simplifies the complex tech topics into clear, exam-ready concepts, making your preparation effortless. So let's talk 3D. Now most of us must have worn those funky 3D glasses at the theater, right? But here's the big question. How do these glasses make everything seem like it's jumping off the screen? Well, it's all based on a principle called stereoscopy. It's all about showing your eyes slightly different images, just like in real life. It's a technique that tricks our brain into seeing depth by showing slightly different images to each of the eyes. Think of them as a pair of skilled photographers, each capturing a separate shot for your left and right eye. This mimics how our eyes see the world, creating that incredible 3D effect. But 3D is not just for movies. Let's look at some real-world applications of this technology. In the entertainment industry, 3D has revolutionized how we watch movies. Think of films like Avatar, where the entire world is brought to life in stunning 3D. In the field of medicine, 3D imaging helps doctors get detailed views of the organs, making surgeries more accurate and precise. In the gaming industry, 3D graphics have elevated virtual worlds into dynamic and immersive experiences, allowing players to explore and interact as if they were actually inside them. Architects use 3D models to visualize and refine their designs before they start building. And in the education sector, 3D visuals are transforming classrooms, turning abstract concepts into interactive lessons. And of course, there's the exciting world of virtual and augmented reality. But here's the difference. Virtual reality creates a completely simulated 3D environment. Example, exploring an ancient Egyptian pyramid in Google Earth VR, where you can walk through the chambers and interact with the environment as if you were truly there. Augmented reality, on the other hand, overlays 3D images onto objects in the real world. Imagine using the IKEA Place app, where you can visualize how a piece of furniture would look into your living room by overlaying a 3D model onto the real world space using the phone's screen. Let's move on to another tech marvel, which is the 3D printing. This revolutionary technology is a UPSC Mains PYQ. So let us cover it in detail. 3D printing is all about turning digital designs into physical objects. It works by adding material layer by layer through a process known as additive manufacturing. It allows us to create everything from aerospace components to chocolate, to even parts of human bodies like skin and cartilage. For example, 3D printing can be used to create spare parts of aerospace components such as engines. Second, 3D printing can be utilized for the preparation of confectionery items, as mentioned in a UPSC Prelims PYQ. Confectionery items are simply the sweet foods like the chocolates and pastries. Fascinatingly, 3D printing also makes it possible to develop parts of the human body, such as the skin, cartilage, and even bones. It should be noted here that a UPSC Prelims PYQ also mentioned the manufacture of bionic ears. Along with these, 3D printing of buildings and jewelry is also possible with the technology. Another application is in the development of prototypes using 3D printers. Now let us also look at the advantages and disadvantages of the 3D printing technology, which is asked in a UPSC Mains question. First, the advantages of 3D printing are that it is a comparatively cheaper and cost-effective technology. Second, it is easier to create and alter by customized designing. Third, it is a faster method of manufacturing. Also, there is no design restrictions with the 3D printing technology, and the printing of more complex designs can also be achieved with this technology. Further, 3D printing technology can create materials with desired properties. For example, you can create lightweight materials, and you can also create materials with high heat resistance, etc. One big advantage of 3D printing technology is that there is no need for space. Also, there is no wastage of material with the 3D printing technology. And the technology ensures fuel efficiency, and therefore it is environmentally friendly. Finally, let us also understand the disadvantages of the 3D printing technology. 1. The strength of the product materials is reduced. 2. The availability of raw materials for manufacturing is limited. 3. The size of the parts to be printed is restricted due to the small print chambers. In addition to these, the post-processing methods such as water jetting and sanding slow down the speed of manufacturing. Also, the materials can undergo deformation under certain stresses. Along with all these, quality control is also an issue due to the design inaccuracies. Finally, let's not forget the legal side. Copyright issues are a real concern with 3D printing as it becomes easier to replicate existing designs. So that's it for the video on 3D technology covering the exam relevant dimension of 3D printing. If you found this video helpful for your preparation, please let us know in the comments below. We would be happy to provide exam relevant information. So thank you for watching till the end. Have a nice day.